Hey guys, welcome back to Stonehearth Alpha 24.2. So we are experiencing the new alpha, which has a progression system, and so far the only thing we've done is to choose a banner, which was the banner of Cunning, which to me seems like a really good one, which make it better for trading, so you will be able to sell for more money, and the traders will also have more goods to trade with. So, and it also comes with more money, which means you can sell more things. And one thing that's pretty OP is that when you make these roads, they are a lot faster than the original roads when you're playing with the banner of Cunning, which makes your road be 3 times the normal speed. So that is something that is pretty overpowered, kind of, so we will see what's gonna happen with that. There's been a lot of discussion in the forums about how people want to balance things, but it's a very early version of all of this, so a lot of things is probably gonna change over time, since this is pretty much only the first time they added this, so there's gonna be probably a lot of changes for this progression system as we go. But this road, I'm gonna make this one, and I'm gonna probably continue this series for a little bit. We're not gonna go far with this town, but we're gonna experience a little bit with the progression system, so you guys can see a little bit more, and I can also experience that together with you guys. So if you have name suggestions, drop them in the comments. For this town, I'm gonna take the names that I get first is the names that's gonna be put into the game. So if you are early on for this town, you will be able to get your name in the game 100% if you are the first one to give names. So feel free to drop them in the comments. So we're gonna make a road here, and I'm gonna go for an, let's see, perhaps this one. Yeah, let's go for this one. Don't wanna go for the reddish one, it looks too much like the roof color we got here. So that is pretty cool. Something I might be looking into also for some videos soon is to showcase the different mods. So let me know, guys, if you would be interested for me to showcase the different mods and show what the different mods contain, and give you guys links to those, and say what I like and maybe don't like about them, or what I would perhaps want to see for future features and new decorations and such for those mods. So let me know, guys, if you would be interested to see some new mod showcase videos. As we're building this road here, we will need to gather a little bit more of stone, so I'm just gonna bring my little halflings up here to do a little bit of mining. Can we get a daily update going on? See if we're gonna beat this one. I'm just gonna go in a little bit here. I'm just going here so we can get a little bit of mining going. Okay, so almost beat that, almost. We need to build a little bit more. So let's pop in perhaps another house next to this one. And I can use one of my custom houses I made before. Let's see what house I want to go for. There's some houses I haven't used that you guys haven't seen, like this one. 24 Tavern. That is a house we could perhaps do, but it's a little bit too big and too early. This one requires some Potter windows. But we could probably do this one, my Alpha 24 small white house. So let's drop one of those in here next to the road, at the same distance as this house, and this one should be fairly easy to build. Pretty simple house. Let's build that one. We do have enough wood for it, so that should be really good. Now I'm gonna look into pretty soon also to actually dive into some more games, revisit some other games and so on. So if you have like game suggestions, a game that you think BANTO should definitely give a go and visit, let me know in the comments, and I will see what I will be able to do with that. So we need a little bit more stone. Perhaps we will get the stone from the wilderness. Like these rocks, they are a lot easier to harvest to get some stone, so we might go for those. Love rugged survivalist. So this is our first merchant, and if we go to sell here, it looks like I don't have anything right now at least. So look at the amount of gold that this merchant got. 1,200 gold coins, that's a lot of gold. It means we could sell and earn a fortune really. But we can't really do much. I guess we could buy a bolt of leather if we had anything to trade. What we could perhaps do if we were lucky would be to go and like craft a bunch of different things before the merchant leaves. Hopefully we'll be able to do so. So let's put to make 5 swords, and we're gonna do 5 of the farmer tools. So we're gonna go like that. We're gonna keep 1 or 2 blades for our soldier, and then I'm also gonna try to sell some. Let's see how this is gonna go. We don't have a stockpile yet, okay. Let's go and throw out a simple stockpile over here. Something I have noticed with my town recently, I don't know why it happens. It tends to get like very like messed up, a lot of stuff around. This makes sense now since I don't have a stockpile. But many times I just see like these crops lying around on the ground and dirt lying on the roads, a lot of dirt. Not sure why it happened like that. Frostsnap seeds, learn to grow Frostsnap. Oh, so these are the ones that you find in nature, I think, and... What is? Just so we can learn it? Oh, that's interesting, I haven't seen that. I think that's normally the ones that we see... perhaps here? Oh no, that's a totally different thing. Oh, that's interesting. Why did we get 2 of those? Okay, so we do have 1 sword, so let's sell that one. So that's sold for 15 gold. Normally, if you don't have the Banner of Cunning, you would only get 10 gold, so that's 5 extra gold there directly. So that's really nice to get some money, which means we can buy one of these bolt of letters. One thing they seem to have changed, could be a bug or whatever. I'm pretty sure in the past that I could right-click to buy one item and the same right-click to sell one. I'm not sure if something changed, if it's a bug or whatever. But I really miss that. I love to right-click. It does work if you go to like a carpenter, you can go here. And you can right-click, let's say we want to make a large crate, just right-click that one, and we can right-click here as well to remove them. So, I don't know what happened there really. Okay, well, Halflings is doing a pretty good job. But if you have names for Halflings, drop them. But like I said, it's not going to be a town that we're going to run far with. We can explore Alpha 24.2 pretty much. And perhaps a little bit beyond as well, depending on what happens with the different alphas. So perhaps another house we could do here would be a storage house, would be pretty handy to get something like that. Let's see what BANTO got saved for us. Do have some like these, different ones. Not sure if I want to use one of these. This one is pretty nice, I think, a lot of storage in it. So perhaps we drop one over here. Should do. We have some crates and a chest here. We do need to get a mason if we're gonna build this, because we do have a couple of different chests here, and we're gonna require a good amount of materials with stone for that, which we don't really have. So if you would go for the other banner, the one that gives you get more stone, you would get more stone if you go and mine up here. But I think the Cunning banner is the best for the moment, because with the Cunning banner you can just buy the stone instead, and you can sell stuff really for a lot of gold. So personally I think that's the best way. Oh, we got some roast sausage. It's nice tasty meat. That makes me a little bit hungry to see that. Okay, so we're building that. What do we want to do? Maybe we want to have some storage out here. I think that could look pretty nice. So let's go and pop in some more storage here. Just gonna drop that on the ground. Important if we want to drop things here. A little bit of mix of containers. Like so, and that's the part of the house. That's nice. I feel like I want to get like another farmer going. I think Dora and Kalash here is gonna be a good warrior. So promote that, we might get attacked pretty soon. So maybe wait a little bit with the farmer. John Homer could probably be the mason, and you do have a passion to be an crafter, so we can try to fulfill that. That will make your halfling happier. So let's go and drop the mason hammer in the top here, so we will be able to craft those chests that we're gonna have here, and some upgraded weapon of course. And with the carpenter, let's go ahead and craft one of these shields. I do have the mod the Armis Maximus that adds some awesome armor, weapons and shields. The thing is though that this is something that you would have to do later on, because we don't have any cloth. We need a tailor to do those. They're really cool though, and they are pretty much the same thing as this one. It just looks more awesome. So we're gonna make like I guess 2 shields for now, as we get a little bit of a better upgraded protection for our soldiers. Gonna move that to the top. We'll have 1 footman now, but it should be fine. Should be pretty easy enemies in the beginning. Since we're using the Cunning banner, which speeds up the villagers, I'm actually gonna go ahead and we're gonna extend this road. It's gonna be probably quite a lot of stone, but hopefully it's gonna be worth it. So I'm gonna go all the way up around here. We might do a stair here later on, and then we're gonna do another bridge. So we're gonna continue from on top here, chop down a few trees. We have a straight path, and the reason I'm doing this is because we have 3 times the movement speed on roads. Which means we can probably go to the mountain fairly quickly. So let's see here, we want to go up here to that one, so let's make a road here. Around there perhaps. Okay, so if this is gonna match that one, we would have to make it 4 in width. I will see if we do that or not. If we do that for the very end or something. It's gonna look kinda weird then. So let's just keep it as 3 in width. So here we'll also have to chop down this tree. That will have to go, Mr. Tree. You're not gonna stand around there anymore. We get another daily update, guys. Look at that, we beat it. Ooh, look at the net worth. We was exactly not beating it the previous day, but now we did really good. And the food is really good as well. Gnome Windriser, the woodcutter shop. Okay, let's see. We might have some to trade with this time. I'm gonna sell a couple of these tools, say 2 farmer hoes perhaps, and that's about it. So 8 gold, we are selling those few items. So we can buy, for example, some wood, save us some time with that. Or we can buy some comfy beds. Some comfy beds would be pretty nice. So let's go ahead and buy 2 of these. I'm actually gonna sell, let's sell both these. Here we go, 65, and then let's see what could we more buy. I guess we could buy some oak log. So 2 of them, that would be 2 of them combined together would be 1 farmer hoe. So for every farmer hoe we buy wood and sell, we would earn 5 gold. So I'm not sure if we want to do that right now. How much wood do we have? I think we're pretty good on the wood side. Not too good really. So let's maybe buy a little bit of wood so we have it close up. That. So there we go. Dropped a little bit of wood here at the banner. Nice. Rogue Fast Rider has joined Heart Valley. Ooh, he got a nice beard, that dude. To mind for body for spirit. Drop name, guys. First drop names for this town will get named 100%. Okay, so it's going pretty good. I think I will put another of these houses. Perhaps over this side. I kinda like that house. It's a pretty simple house, but it is very useful. It has a couple of beds in it. I'm not sure how many really. At least 3 beds, so that's a pretty good house. So let's see, go ahead and drop some of these houses. I might also soon be actually reusing my old templates, because through the years that I played Stonehearth, I have got a load of building templates from all the buildings I've done. So I might be using some old templates if they work, and you guys can see them if you haven't seen them before, so I think that could be pretty interesting. So we got some stoneling, let's send out our Solar Door and Kalash. Go to fight them. See, you should be doing pretty good. Yeah, smash those little stonelings, you can do it, the door run. We're doing pretty good, it's basic armor and stuff. This is normal mode for this town, so we don't have to worry too much with things. Everything should work pretty good. Here we go, good job Doran. Alton Pounder, level 3 carpenter, nice. And he looks really happy. Feels like most people in this town so far looks pretty happy. Discussing food. Ooh, those berries or turnips makes me a little bit sweaty. That's fun to see, it's fun to see those expressions. It's nice to see people like coming alive and stuff like that, show their expressions, but sometimes you just want them to do the work. Okay, this house is almost done, let's see. Sometimes you produce like better quality of things, you would have to craft extra things. Like that's one of the things that I don't like about the recent version of Stonehearth. But I like that you have different qualities, but the way it's handled for the moment it's not very good, I would say. Because many times if you have a good carpenter and you just want to use ordinary windows, you will get a couple of higher quality and they won't be putting them in. You can, however, if you want to, if you have a save template, you can go here and click build. So if they do have a different quality, you can see it. So if they do have a different quality, you can click this one, ignore quality. So that treat all items in the template as standard quality rather than fine, excellent, etc. So that's something you could use if you do have them included. I don't think it works if you actually design a new house. Yeah, I think you have to save it as a template for it to actually work, which is also kind of weird. We don't have any high quality fine items, so we can't really see that, but I'm pretty sure it was that way it was working for now at least. But we're probably gonna see some tweaks and fixes and improvement for that, hopefully pretty soon. Okay, this house is fully done, awesome, so let's build, I think the storage house, we're really gonna need that. It's gonna be 8 stones. Maybe before we build that, let's actually do the road. The road's gonna be really important. Since playing with the banner of Cunning, it's gonna be even more important since we are really quick going around. So we need to chop down those trees. I'm gonna cancel a few things around here. Cancel those. We also want to make sure we're getting this path done up here. So what we can also do here, which I tend to do pretty often, is to go for your workers, and you can click to like these two, do not build anything, do other stuff. And I actually noticed a thing which is a thing that's pretty easy to notice, but I haven't even thought that you could do it. So a thing you can do in a game that I didn't know about is that you can actually click these things, and that will sort the list after names. So when you click it twice, it will be the opposite way. And it's really useful because you can click that one, so that's the different professions. This one you can sort by highest mind or highest body or lowest body first. So it's really useful. You can even sort by the morale, so the lowest morale will be in the bottom, and then maybe you can go and see like this guy, why is he not as happy as Heath Karn is super happy? Which is probably because Heath Karn do have green thumb and is working as a farmer, which make them really happy. That's pretty cool, and you can even sort by what you're doing, like they're doing the job, hauling, building, mine. So really useful. Maybe you guys knew about that, but I didn't really think about it much, but it's really useful. Okay, I think we can build this one. Should give us pretty quick access to go up there. You can see that we haven't really put too much stuff on this stockpile either, really. Let's harvest a little bit more of these berries. Yummy little berries. I'm getting a lot of these seeds. This must be, have there been perhaps a tiny little patch or something? I didn't know about these things. I know you could get seeds to learn them, but it seems like when we are actually harvesting these, we actually get some of these seeds. The acacia one, what tree is that? I think that's the tall trees. No, that's a juniper tree. So that's maybe perhaps a tree that we don't even have really? I think that's perhaps the desert trees. So where is that one for now? I guess it could be over here? No? Because we can just drop it somewhere, so just put it there. And we're gonna learn that one, so let's check one of the farms, what we can do. So we do have oak tree sapling and juniper. So juniper is normally not there, so that's another nice thing. I really like this thing about seeds, it's really interesting. That can be an interesting part about multiplayer in the future, perhaps depending on how to do multiplayer, that you can trade the different seeds with your friends. So let's learn this one. Okay, let's check out the farm then. So now we got the acacia tree sapling. That's really cool. Really awesome. More seeds to the people. That's nice. I want to grow more stuff, so that's good. Here we go like that. And there we go. I think they are not fully aligned, but it could be. Let's maybe change this a little bit. Let's just move it, yes, so we can get away a little bit of OCDs going on. There we go. And maybe we do this one a little bit shorter, and the reason is that we might do a stair here. We can actually do one. Let's do one for fun. So we're gonna go for the same colors. Gonna make sure we can get up all the way here. It's maybe not the most beautiful stair, but it gets the job done. So a nice useful thing, if you didn't know, if you do design with slabs, you can go for the road tool and then you can just go over the slabs at the very top. Just drag it over and it will actually swap out the slab with the road tool, which should make them faster, and it should also make them prefer to take this way. So you can see that they are different here. If you select that, you can see that the little boxes around that's like a part of the road. So that is something that's really useful, and I use it many times. It's very useful. Ooh, look at the amount of stuff we got here. That's insane. That's insane amounts. There's even stuff inside the stuff. Wow. It's like we have both the banner of Cunning and the other banner. That's crazy amounts. Wow. Let's go and drop some crates here. So the good thing about this is that we can fill these up with the stone and ores and whatever we are getting from this. And then just carry them back, and it sounds like a really good way, and sometimes it maybe doesn't work out fully, but it should work out really good if it's going to work like we want it to. So with this one, I think this one's actually too short, so we might have to perhaps actually destroy this one. Kind of sucks, but to get it to work we will have to redo it. Oh no, we got another tree growing there. Damn you, Mr. Tree, get away from here. Okay, so let's start working on another stair we're gonna have here. So there we go, we're reaching the top, nice. And John is chopping down the tree, thanks man. Trader approaches. Make him 2 wooden doors and we get 2 curtains, so let's do that straight, let's see if we can do that. We have 3 days to do it, so that's pretty cool. Oh wow, that looks weird. Pretty cool, but weird. So we need to make some wooden doors. The basic one. So let's make like 8 of those, because we're gonna need more anyway. And let's also craft a couple of tools, because they're good for trading. So 2 wood, so it's pretty much the same for the sword and the farmer hoe. I think the farmer hoe might give a little bit more experience than the sword, because it's a later craft that requires higher level. But I'm gonna make 8 of those and 4 swords. That should hopefully be pretty good. And maybe maintain some things like the crate perhaps. Kinda like to maintain some storage items, because I tend to use them pretty often. Gonna maintain some small boxes. Another daily update, another one joins. More names for you guys up for grabs, drop names in the comments. 6 mind, 6 body and 2 in spirit. That's pretty cool, that's pretty cool, good stats. More people for us. Let's see, we should be able to do this one. I'm just gonna make sure we are changing this like I did for the previous one, so we make sure that's a road. The top layer. Okay, we're getting attacked again. So that should be done, nice. So, oh, here's the battle. Okay, let's rally everyone, let's go back. Come on Doran, you can take them. You're good for fighting the stonings. You just need a maul. A wooden sword isn't the best weapon against fighting stone enemies. Would be better crush them with that little hammer, would be way better. Here we go. There's some other really cool things, by the way, for the game. We haven't fought them yet, but there's like these Varanus in Alpha 24. And they actually drop extra stuffs, like Varanus meat, which you can actually make some nice foods with, so that's really cool. We're gonna see that later when we get there, but it's just nice to get a little bit more loot from them, make them more special. And look at him, Doran, quite happy that he won the battle. You're quite happy, aren't you, man? Did a good job, dude. Okay, so now we're building that one, so we should be able to go up there fairly quick. But guys, this will be it for today with Stonehearth Alpha 24.2, so like I said, I will continue this town for a little bit. It's not gonna be an full-scale town, probably. We never know if it changes though. But drop names in the comments. First the given names will be first named, and if you are early on, that means you will get a name in the game. So guys, thanks for watching today's video, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Feel free to like the video if you enjoyed, and see you guys soon.